Hey, how are you guys? I'm gonna bring up my desktop. It's Wednesday, it's 13th. August is chugging along. It's hot. 90s. Gonna be in 90s all through the week and at least to the beginning of next week. I don't know what's gonna happen after that. Generally don't mind it hot, but this has been a tough year, hot wise. It's been a tough year. 2025 has been a tough year for me. I hope it's better for you guys. Hey Sissy. Hello and blessed Wednesday. What's up, big Mr. Tumble? Hey, Jane, how are you? The Jamulance is here. Our friend Dottie. Happy late birthday in person. I know I wished you um, online, but face to no face, happy birthday. Big Tumble Force says, you like beans. I like lentils. Lentils are a legume. I don't even like the word bean. I'll be honest with you. I like chickpeas. Chickpeas are also known as garbanzo beans. It's going to be a little bit before I can make you a mod. Need to get to know you, my friend. I appreciate you showing up very much. Thank you. But generally the more people ask to be mod, the more we got to sit on it a little bit. You know. You're welcome, Jane. Hey, Anna. Anna, thank you so much for being there today, Coach Anna. And Coach Toy Pups is here too. Says we made it. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Hey, Susanna. Susanna, how are you? Hey, Jessica. Jessica, how you feeling? We can do breath work. Sissy says yummy hummus. Much man, I like hummus, but now I'm rethinking my like of hummus because of the mushy pea association. Man, L Dog says, "Can I be a mod?" I'm gonna have to think about it, L Dog. Although, without you and Rosie, I might never take my supplements. You guys are better than an alarm clock for me. What's up, L Dog? Everyone is saying hi. We're gonna do breath work relatively soon. Just what that sissy. Don't take me down this road. Hey, Bud Files. Hey, Stitch. L Dog is chilling. Good. What's new with you, my friend? Caribbean link up says hi, Toy Pup sent me. Sissy says, I love you, Yogi Eric. I love you too, Sissy. Even though you've now taken hummus away from me. Well, Caribbean, thank you for coming here on Toy Pup's recommendation. I hope I can prove to be a friend, helpful. So, Caribbean Link Up TV. Two things we're going to do. First off, Man, I got to subscribe to you because I click on your channel and you're 99 subscribers. So I got to be, without even knowing anything about you, I got to be your 100th subscriber. That opportunities like that don't often come along. And then I'm going to shout out your channel. For one, all I need to know is that you're friends with Toy Pups. That's it. All we need to know. If you're friends with Toy Pups, there's a reason, because she's good people. And here's his description. Get ready to be inspired, educated, and entertained as we embark on a journey through the dynamic world of the Caribbean logos and interpreters. I never could say that right. Um, this is more than a podcast, it's a movement, a celebration of success, and a beacon of hope for those forging their own paths in pursuit of greatness. Welcome to Caribbean or Caribbean. How do you like to say it? Link Up TV, where the stories of triumph resonate with the heartbeat of the Caribbean. I think I'll just alternate. Join us as we delve into captivating narratives of Caribbean visionaries who have transformed dreams into reality. Discover the driving forces behind the successes, the pivotal moments that shaped their paths, and the untold stories that propelled them to the summit of their industries. From groundbreaking startups to established empires, we explore the diverse spectrum of an man. Why can't I say that word? That define the Caribbean landscape. Help me sound it out, guys. Welcome in, my friend. I'm happy to subscribe to you. Happy to support you in any way. I hope that we can get you some more subscribers today. We're here to help. Tip Up says, everyone, please support my friend. Absolutely. Oh, well, Cat Jack says, hi, I was on the phone with Auntie. She is going to Alaska in a week. Awesome. I spent a week in Alaska, 2005-ish. Pretty state. Hey, Stitch. Stitch says hi to Cat. Cat says hi, y'all. Send some love to Stitch. Shirley's here. Shirley says, sub to them for you, Toy Pups. Me too. Hey guys, our friend Chosel is live. 500 push-ups. So, who's up for breathwork? I know Jessica has asked, and I want to do it. I don't want to wait. Let's get it done. Jessica, if you don't mind, can I ask, how are you? So that we can maybe steer our breathwork in a particular direction. Are you getting ready to lie down? In which case, we might do something to help you relax deeper. Are you going to hang out for a while and just need to maybe panicking? Gotcha. 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 Let's try something different. We've never done here before, but I think you're ready for it. This is the 7-7 breath. We're going to breathe in for 7. We're going to exhale for 7. We're going to do 10 rounds. Now, the way to breathe in for count of 7. Hey, Leo. Leo says, wishing you a great day. Wishing you a great day too, my friend. Hey, Lee. The way to get to 7. If you try a regular breath, you are not going to make it to 7. Ujjayi breathing, that ha sound, where you are slowly drawing air in. This is if I try to breathe in for 7. I made it, but I strained right at the finish of it. Now, when I add in that Ujjayi breath, everything slows down. Everything is calm and even. I'm breathing in for 7. Easy. Exhale. We're going to pause, not hold the breath, just pause and repeat. This is the deeply, deeply relaxing breath. If you don't make it to my count of 7, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's not a contest. We're not going for a PR, personal record, personal best. We are just extending the breath. 7's a guideline. It's not a goal. It's not even an end result. It's just a guideline. Because by extending the breath, even if we only make 5 or 6, if we make it to 7, by extending the breath, we are very deeply entering into that calm and relaxing state. All right. Hey, Lady Sky, my friend. For those who are going to participate, close your eyes. And let's just begin breathing. And by beginning breathing, I mean consciously breathing. Now we're making an easy decision with our breath. The breath is one of the few things that we have conscious control over, and it's also an unconscious action. Now we're going to take conscious action with it. We're going to breathe in through our nose. We're going to breathe out through the nose. Just a little attention, making sure that you're breathing in and out through the nose. And then take that same attention and bring it down to your belly. And notice that when you breathe in, your belly rises, it expands. And when you exhale, it gently and easily falls back, requiring no effort on your end. The breath happens. That's how easily we're going to do it. Just begin and breathe, and we're going to extend it. Just a little bit. So as we're watching the belly, start using that ujjayi breath, the ha sound. I think everyone here is familiar with that. It's that gentle snoring sound. Very gentle. No one has to hear it but us. We don't even have to hear it. We just have to be aware that we're making that sound because it constricts the vagal nerve, which means it's toning and soothing the nerve that's responsible for bringing us to this great, great, great sense of peace. We're already heading in that direction. This calm, easy breathing is already bringing us in that direction. I'm going to count to 3, and we'll begin our breath. 1, 2, 3, and nice and easy. Breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice and easy. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. In for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice and easy for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And gently out for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Our last breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let go of the breath completely. Let it settle in its own natural rhythm, its own pattern. Relaxed, easy breathing. And as we're relaxed right now, we're going to give a quick little tour of the body. It's called rotation of the consciousness, where I will name a body part and you just visualize it and then let it go as we quickly move on to the next body part. If you could start with your left thumb, the left palm of your hand, your left upper arm, your left shoulder, center of the throat, your right thumb, right palm of the hand, right upper arm, right shoulder, back to the center of the throat, the center point between your eyebrows, crown of the head, the whole spine, your back, whole spine, your left hip, your left ankle, the left bottom of your foot, your right hip, your right ankle, right bottom of your foot, your belly, moving in and out. Just sit here for a moment. If you remember our universal mantra, Ram, begin to think that for a minute or two. Ram. We're going for the vibration. Ram. We think it. We let it go. It comes back to us. Ram. 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 Notice how the vibration carries you all the way to a deep, peaceful silence. Restful. Ram. This mantra can be used anytime you need it. Ram. About 30 seconds, repeat it in silence. I'll let you know when to let the mantra go. You can let the mantra go. Just sit here at peace for just a moment longer. Slowly letting your awareness come back to the body. Maybe roll your shoulders back and forth a little bit. Move your neck back and forth just a bit. Wiggle your fingers. Twitch your nose if you're able. Wiggle your ears. And when you're ready, open your eyes and I will see you in the chat. Thank you. Namaste. Hello, Carl. Thank you, Jane. Gammy Lance. Appreciate you being here so much. Lee, Magnetic North, thank you. Guys, are you subscribed to the Gammy Lance? She's an awesome friend of mine and has been for quite some time now. Very happy to be her friend. Our friend, the Super Champ, is here. Man, was he a big help for me today without even me realizing it. Hey, Super Champ, Toy Pups gave you a shout out for the expert job you did moderating my live stream this morning. Super Champ says, all right, I'm on my way to deadlift 140 kilograms. That's 315, guys. Just wanted to drop by and say hello before I get it and have a fantastic time, everyone. Get the job done, Super Champ. Thanks. I appreciate you stopping back. I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you, Happy Place. That's our friend Darren. Pearl, how are you? How's the weather in Gotham? It is hot. What's up, Jace? This is wonderful Wednesday. We all be a happy one. Hey, Chris. Chris is my singing partner tonight, guys. I'm singing TV theme songs with Chris, her and I, Nature's Dog Realms, together again. It's been probably been like what, a month or more since we did that? Probably more than a month. Probably way back in June, maybe 2 months ago. This is all good, and thanks, Lee. Food time. Hey, Willow. Hey, Shirley. We got some love from Toy Pups. Hey, Jace, thank you so much. Get in, Violet. It is. Sniper, how are you? Just took my son for his first ever 9-hole par. Wow, nice. Boy did well. Not surprised, Sniper. I think it's your passion for it. So what I want to do, I'm going to head all the way up to the top. Caribbean Link, because he has a recommendation. I'm going to mod him up. Thank you again, Jace. Thank you so much. So my breathing people, are you back in? Are you back in the live stream? Hey, Danny. Lee, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that so much. Let's see. Jessica says, I'm not sure, but I just got a bad headache. Anxiety is better, though. It might be the extra oxygen intake through breathing in for the count of 7, but I'm glad the anxiety is better. Tip Up says, nice one, Yogi. You're so kind. Well, thank you. At the end of the live stream, we can do something for the headache and see if that helps too. What's up there, Jace?
Hello, mate. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Hiding?
Hiding.
Yeah, I'm hiding today.
Something I said? Something I did?
What? Watch this.
Came out of nowhere. It's a
Just
beard on the box.
Squirrel. That's awesome. Boy's playing golf. Sounds like he's following his father's footsteps. Eric. I was contemplating playing golf today, but unfortunately, after I had my shower, I jumped out the shower. I put my boxers on. I put my top on. I put my jacket on. And then I went to get my socks. I'd already got a hole in one, so I thought it wasn't worth going.
May as well go back to bed.
It was one of those things. It was job done. Happy days. Yeah, Willow. I did vote for Willow. Obviously Violet. Good name. That was that whole winner, chicken dinner. This Sunday.
Bananas, by the way, is how we say it.
Are you available this Sunday? I'm giving you plenty of notice.
You are giving me plenty of those.
Yeah.
Get back to me next Monday and I'll let you know.
Okay, I'll ask you next Monday if you enjoyed working out on Sunday. That I will do. I will hold you to that one, and I won't forget. I will remember.
I think so.
Awesome stuff.
It depends.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, baby, say you love me. 5, 6, 7 times. Guess what? Mr. Bean is in the chat. That calls for a countdown from 4, if you wouldn't mind, please.
Yep. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Mushy, mushy, mushy pee, mushy pee, mushy pee, mushy, mushy, mushy pee, mushy, mushy pee. Moo. Cheers, buddy. Happy hump day.
Did I tell you I hired a new? Oh, you still there?
I'm still here. My
Did I tell
internet's
you
playing up, unfortunately.
I hired a new kettlebell coach?
Anna.
No, Anna's a coach, but
Okay,
she's not specifically a kettlebell coach.
Okay, I'm all ears. Hit me up. What's the news?
Toy Pups, Coach Toy Pups.
Mumsy.
You probably didn't know that she's a motivational kettlebell coach.
I thought Mumsy was more of a grabber than a pusher.
She's all about the kettlebell.
Wow, what about the kettles?
She pushed me into a 1-minute PR in each of my exercises.
Numbers?
That's 20 kilograms, moving up to the 20 kilograms each.
Yeah, how many numbers in 1 minute?
I wasn't going for numbers, I was going for time.
Okay, so duration with 20 kilograms
for... And then I start, once I got to time, I want to start filling it in with reps.
Gotcha. So when you manage to reach the duration, then you look the amount of reps for that duration. Yep. That sounds pretty good.
Every time she sensed that I might put it down, you've never heard such language from a lady before.
Dang.
Maybe,
you know what I mean? You might have heard it. I did actually go live earlier on today with Dave's Fitness. We did our first collab ever, and I took him through my beginner routine. I think he quite enjoyed it. He did say that it was a little bit taxing, but he did the 1,000 reps. And I think tomorrow we're going to do 200 burpees.
Well,
so, watch out for tomorrow. It'll be 3 p.m, so it's a little bit earlier than what I normally do. But
hey,
it'll be
our new friend Tiger King has never seen a burpee.
Okay, go on then. I'll talk him through. If you do the demonstration, I'll quite happily explain what you're doing.
I would have to hang
Don't
my
get
feet out
yourself
the window.
why the window's fine. Cat's here. Cat has to run, so you need to do it quickly. No
Cat
pressure.
has to run. Literally no space.
Right,
I'd be stuck.
Tiger. If you go onto any of the live streams or any of the videos, you will find the demonstration. Unfortunately, I'm having to hold my phone between my knees because my stand's in the front room. Otherwise, I'd do the burpee thing, and I'm just going to eat. So, right, much love. 4 minutes 48 seconds. I'm going to time this absolutely precisely perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, baby. Say goodbye. Happy hump day. Love ya.
Love you, my friend. Bye, Cat. Thanks for being here, Cat. Cat, I hope the breath work was okay for you. Did anyone have trouble making it to 7? And remember, you don't need to make it to 7. Let me know how the breath worked for you guys. So for headaches, we've had very, very good success, great success, using that Shatali breath, which is breathing in. Hey, Jessica, can you curl your tongue
How? Like to the how?
like this?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. We can all do that.
This helps with headaches. So, Jessica, let me know when you want to do. Have we done that breath with me before, Toy Pups?
And breathe through the tongue, you mean? Like at the top of your like
Yep, like it's a straw.
I feel like we have maybe once.
I've done it several times. Jessica says yes, and anyone who's had a headache almost always feels better. We did it with Sissy. Sissy, how long ago was it? Hey, Dolly.
Oh, that feels good just breathing out like that.
Yeah, Carl's laughing. Give it a try with this, Carl. All right,
It's pretty cool.
you want to do a couple rounds with me?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna breathe in through that curled tongue. Don't worry about count. Just breathe in nice and deep. I'm gonna demonstrate. Back in the mouth, exhale through the nose.
Oh.
So, for those who can't do it, Carl says he can't do it. Hold on, I'm going to lead you through it, Toy Pups. For those who can, I'm going to do it with you guys. For those who can't do it, put your tongue on the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth and breathe through your teeth.
Oh, that's good too.
Yep. But that's only for people who can't curl the tongue. If you can curl the tongue. So, are you ready, Jessica? Jessica says we can try it. Sissy says it helped me immensely just a few days ago. You ready, Toy Pups? I'm going to do it with you.
Yes, we are.
I'm going to hold up my fingers how many, what breath we're on. We're going to do at least 6, maybe up to 10. The key isn't you just want to fill the lungs nice and easy. And when you feel satisfied with what you've taken in, exhale through the nose. And then we repeat. So we're going to begin. Breath number 1. Here we go. Breathing in. Out through the nose. Breathing in, tongue out. Out through the nose. Breathing in. Out through the nose. Breathing in. And out. Extend the exhalation just a little bit. Breathing in. Let's do one more breath. Breathing in. And out through the nose. And that's it. What a beautiful breath. I love it.
It's
I'm
gorgeous.
always-
I want to stay like this.
Me too. I'm always in this unique place of energized yet calm at the same time.
Like a
Oxygenated.
magical feeling.
It is. It is. It is. It is.
It's like a
As
magic. Like you don't want to open your eyes. It's just so like beautiful.
Sissy said, it helped her immensely. She says Yogi can actually suck a pea from the bottom of a cup with a tongue, like a straw.
He said it right before he started doing the breath technique, and I was like, "What the heck? Why are you gonna make us laugh? Like, stop it, Chase!" And then every time you were doing that breath, I had to close my eyes because I was like, "No, he's not trying to get a pee from the bottom of the cup." Oh, that
Awesome,
was so
Jessica.
nice.
Jessica said it helped. It's a magical breath. If you need to be calm, also if it's hot and you need to cool down, that's the breath to do. It's called the cooling. Shitali means the cooling breath. Shitali pranayama means cooling breath.
Shariyama. What did you say the second word was?
Pranayama.
Pranayama.
Yep. Prana is life essence. It's that which animates all things. People think of it as the breath, but it's that which is contained and cultivated by the breath that animates life. Breath itself is just air moving, but it needs that prana. And again, prana animates everything. When we do conscious breath work, we're cultivating the pranayama. And Shitali, Sheet, Shitali, Tlally.
Ally.
Yes, means cooling. So cooling pranayama. Dali says
And
prana.
would you call this pranayama yoga?
Well, pranayama is an aspect of yoga.
It's an aspect
There's,
of yoga.
you want a little yoga breakdown?
Yes, please. Yes.
In the Bhagavad Gita, which takes place on a battlefield, the antagonist, the hero of the story, protagonist, I'm sorry, Arjuna, is out on the battlefield with his charioteer and teacher, who happens to be Krishna. On both sides of the battlefield, Arjuna has family members, and he knows no matter what he does, he is going to have to hurt family member. He decides he can't do it. He loves too many on both sides. So he puts his sword down, he puts his bow and arrows down, and said, I will not fight anyone. I'm going to sit here. And if I'm killed, I'm killed. And Krishna said, that is unbecoming of a warrior of life, because you act for the sake of action, not for the results of the action. That's what a warrior does.
Wow.
And Chasten, Arjuna says, teach me the way of the warrior. And Krishna says, I'll do one better. I will teach you how to be a yogi. A yogi is one who, whatever he does externally, is calm and at peace and centered in God internally. And you and I talked about that. It's what matters on the inside, not the outer.
Yes.
And he outlined the 4 paths of yoga. There's more, that these are the 4 central. You have karma yoga. That's the yoga of action. You do action in the world, but you surrender the results to God. Everything is surrendered to God. So any action that you take, even if it appears to be contrary to what the public tells you to do, you know that it's centered in God. You're unconcerned with the results. All you care about is the action that you're doing for the sake of God. That's the first path. Second path is Bhakti yoga. Bhakti means devotion, and it means everything you do is devoted to God. Every song you sing is a hymn to God. Every act that you do for another is recognizing the essence of God within another. Everything is devoted to God. Then you have jnana yoga. Jnana means wisdom or insight. And we've done this before too. Practicing self-inquiry. where we ask ourselves, who am I? We never settle on an answer because we know anything that we tell ourselves who we are is just a story, just a description. Who we really are is beyond story. And then the fourth path is called Raja, and Raja means kingly or royal yoga. And it is the 8 branches of yoga of which we are practicing here. The first,
Ah.
yeah, the first is called the yamas, and those are ethical restraints, like ahimsa, which is non-harmfulness, or non-stealing, non-lying. And the reason these are called restraints is because we refrain from doing one thing so the opposite grows. So if we restrain from harm, peacefulness grows. If we restrain from lying, then everything we say has to be true, which is the power of manifestation. If I say, this is what Jesus did when he commanded Lazarus to rise from the dead, it's because Jesus was so steeped in telling the truth that if he said, rise, Lazarus, even when he was dead, had no choice but to rise. And then we have the niyamas, which are personal observances, where we observe cleanliness and we observe discipline. And there's 5 of those as well. If you're not doing those 10, you're not really practicing yoga. You're just stretching.
Oh my.
And then we have the asanas, which are the postures that we do. In Patanjali, he wrote the Patanjali Sutras, the Yoga Sutras, 197 teachings on yoga. The asanas are only mentioned 3 times, the postures. And yet everyone associates yoga with postures.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a small part. Essential, but it's small. Some yogis never even do that postures. And then you have pranayama, the cultivating of the breath, of the pranic life animated energy, which is what we do here virtually every day, sometimes 3 times a day, practicing prana, the 4th limb of the 8 limbs of yoga. And then we have what's called pratyahara, which we do with breathwork. We did that today when we turn our senses from the outer world to the inner world. When I was asking you to visualize a body part, we were practicing pratyahara.
Ah.
And then we have the 3 stages of meditation. The first is concentration, where we're concentrating on that mantra. The second is absorption, where the mantra takes on a life of its own. We don't even have to think about it. It just appears and disappears, appears and disappears. And then the 8th is the accumulation of yoga. It's when we reach samadhi, that perfect state of beingness in which we are centered in the mind of God. That's what yoga is all about.
Would you say we practice? I would say we practice all of those on here, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Yeah. It sounded like everything you were saying. We are practicing all of those on here, and so it
Good.
all together it would just be called yoga. But there's 8 different extensions of yoga.
Yeah, 8 different extensions of that one particular path of yoga.
That one particular path of yoga. We're learning differently now. Now we've started with breath work, but now I want to investigate more. I want to learn more about yoga because there's so much more to it. And it's all I feel like is a person getting in tune with themselves
Right.
and learning the act of patience, forgiveness, and love.
Hey, Heart Matters.
Hi, Parveen. Toy Pops ma'am, watching your camera. I'm feeling like earthquake is coming. Because I'm just like, we're looking at Yogi. I'm looking at Yogi too. I'm looking at Yogi like you guys are looking at Yogi. I'm not even paying attention. I'm like, whatever, like, you can't see me. So, no earthquake is coming. No earthquake, I promise. We're in Canada. We don't have things like that. Sorry. We just came on to say hi, Yogi. And I saw we had some friends from India in here. And I was thinking today, I wanted to sing a song. It's not a song. It's not even a whole song. It's just like a little. It's like 4 sentences. I'm not counting this as a song, but it brought me such peace this morning. Plus you, Yogi, you brought me the most peace. But this after I stopped talking to you, I was like, I put this song on and it just brought me such peace. And I've been living in this song for the last couple of hours, and I just needed to come out of my body. I thought maybe I could sing it on here just really quick, and then I could exit myself out of here.
Sure.
Um, it's a beautiful Hindi song. I don't quite know the meaning of it, but I know it's coming from someone that's struggling and someone that's trying to help. And so I'd just like to sing it for you. It goes like this. Please don't make fun of me because I might butcher it a little bit. Um, परदेसी परदेसी जाना नहीं मुझे छोड़ेंगे मुझे छोड़ेंगे परदेसी मेरे यारा या करने वाला तुझे या है मुझको मेरी यारा यारा परदेसी परदेसी जाना नहीं मुझे छोड़ के परदेसी मेरे यारा परदेसी मेरे यारा याना रे रंगना परदेसी परदेसी जाना नहीं मुझे छोड़ के परदेसी परदेसी जाना नहीं मुझे छोड़ के It was a Hindi song. And yeah, it was supposed to go up like that and down like that because they say all their feelings and their like you don't need to understand what it says.
Uh-huh.
You need to hear the sound, and it's kind of like what Parveen was saying yesterday, like a mantra.
Right.
And I've been living in this one for a little bit. A girl leaving a boy and going. So boy is saying to girl, "Don't go, please." Is that what it means? Yeah. Well, I didn't know what it mean, but that's what I was singing this morning. Oh my god, it's so weird, right?
Heart Matter says lovely.
Thank you. I love I was talking to Parveen about this the other day. I'm not Indian, but I do love music, and music in different languages is beautiful as well. And in some languages, you don't really even need to know what they're saying. It just gives you a feeling. And that's like so weird how that's what that means. Cause yeah. Um I love that song. I listen to it all the time. It's a very lovely Bollywood song. And if you see the video, I posted it on my community. I'd love for you guys to go check out the video because it's just absolutely beautiful. The way that they can story tell through a song. And you don't even have to know the language, but you can understand the story somehow.
Right.
I love
Hey,
you.
Praveen says, lovely, ma'am. I use all the words I know, but still Toy Pups, ma'am, is so, so cute.
Aw, thank you. Parveen is like, you butchered it big time, is all he's trying to say. He's saying you butchered that song like
I don't think
big
so.
time. But he knows what song I'm talking about, right? It's such a beautiful song. Thank you so much, Yogi. We hope you have a great live stream.
Thanks. Hey, come back tonight. And Chris and I are going to be doing TV theme songs.
I can't wait. We've been looking forward to this forever. I cannot wait to see what you guys are come up with because it
We have
sounds like a pretty big deal.
a list, but we also, you can throw something out there if you can think of it, and we can maybe try if we know it.
I had done that on her live stream. I said the Brady Bunch,
We
and
can do that.
she was like, "That's not on her list." And I also said, "Do you remember the Jeffersons?
I do.
We're moving on up to the west side," or something like that.
Yep.
That one was pretty big. What about All in the Family?
We thought about that. She thought it might be a little too non-politically correct these days.
Oh, really? Oh, because of Bunker?
Though some of
Is
the
such a male
songs,
chauvinist?
yeah, and some of the lyrics in the song.
Oh, is it? Oh, I never
Yeah.
really listened to all the lyrics in the song.
Google it up and let me know what you think.
Yeah, I will. But that show was kind of like that, you know? He took
Yeah.
advantage of her a lot. He just sat on the chair and he just had to do everything.
True.
Remember? He just sat in that chair. I feel like all the sitcoms, he just basically sat in the chair.
Hey, Heart Matter says listen to Nordic Kalanig songs sometime. They captivate you deeply.
I will. I will. Nerdic calming. I'm going to take a screenshot because I will do that. See, this is why I love to do little songs on live because I might think I know it all, and then someone else will say, "Yo, you would do this song really good," or "I can see you doing this song," or something like that. And it just like I've never heard of Nordic calming before, but here I go. I'm gonna learn some Nordic calm. Would that? It sounds like folklore. Would it be like folklore?
Could be Heart Matters. Can you provide a little background?
Yeah, Heart Martyrs. Is that folklore? It sounds like folklore, and it sounds like it's making me think of uh the oh my god, the Vikings, the Vikings. It's making me think of Vikings, like Irish. Anyways, it's songs that girls sing to call their cows. Okay, I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna need to get herd some cows. I'm gonna learn it. Thank you. You're funny. I love you. You're so funny. I'm gonna learn that. Okay, bye, Yogi. We love you.
Love you too. Thank you, Toy Pups.
Chat.
Jenny's song says, "What are burpees anyway, Eric?" It's a full body exercise where you touch the floor, touch your hands on the floor, shoot your leg back so you're in that plank push-up position. You do a push-up, and then you come back up in a squat position. You stand, and that's one rep. So it's an exercise. If you go to Jason's channel, he's doing tons of them. You can click on any live stream, and you'll likely see a burpee. If you go to my channel, but you're gonna have to go back. I did a few. If you go to a live stream where you see me and Jason together, we're doing burpees. But I don't have the space to demonstrate, nor the energy, nor the desire. Jason's Jenny and Tiger are the same account. Yeah, I figured as much. Same language, same spelling. Doesn't matter to me, though. I will address whoever addresses me. Perfectly content. Everyone has a reason for what they do. I don't need to know why. If you come in, if you're kind, welcome. If you come in and you're not kind, stick around a little bit and we'll see if we can help you be kind. Jenny says, that not nice at all? Not same? Well, I won't say yes. I won't say no. Let me say that I have my thoughts on the matter. But again, Jenny and or Tiger King, it does not matter to me. Anna says, hi to Jenny. But one other thing, and you and I talked about this before, never a matter of not nice or nice. You know what I mean? Jace will always be nice to you. Always. If he says his opinion, that doesn't mean he's not being nice. It just means that he's stating what he believes. But he'll always do it with respect. I can try to do you a favor, as long as it's not demonstrating burpees or eating peas. Probably the only two strict rules that I have. And even the burpees are flexible. You notice I said even the burpees are flexible. Notice I didn't say anything about peas being flexible. Our friend Sissy has, man, I might even have nightmares about this. She asked me if I like hummus, which of course I do. And hummus is made out of chickpeas, and they are mushed. I might never be the same. Life as I know it is actually over. It's like I've entered into this quantum event. Everything is different. Up is down, down is up. Jessica says, but Eric, with the peas. I don't know what to say, Jessica. Do not torture me with peas. Does anyone else ever have a problem live streaming when they're live streaming and they're looking in the camera and they realize they need to trim their mustache? Or is it just me? Kitty says, "Slow, could you unmod me, please? I don't feel comfortable being mod anymore." Sure. Not a problem. If you ever want it back, let me know.
Burpee. Do you want me to show you a quick burpee?
You still here, Jenny?
Obviously, we don't mind people having more than one channel. Sometimes it's advisable. What we do though is we look out for each other and we pay close attention to what people are typing. And if two people put exactly the same message, sometimes you think that's a little bit coincidence. 2 and 2 sometimes makes 4. But remember, what does 1 and 1 make?
History.
Makes another one. Burpee then. This is your little demonstration of a burpee. I'll just make it nice and quick. Simple 1 pump. Tap the stomach. Place hands to the floor. Legs back. Push up. Go back in. And stand back up. That's your 1 pump burpee. Obviously a 2 pump. It'll be 2 press ups. When you get a little bit further advanced, you get to the Navy SEAL. Navy SEAL. Strike the stomach. Comes down. Press up position. Press up. Leg comes up. Down. Press up. Leg comes up. Down. And pop back up. That's your Navy SEAL. And they're really effective. You do 5 or 6, you start to breathe. You do 10, 15, you really are breathing. By the time you get to 100, everything's tired, you've got a good workout. It's all depending on how fit you are to how many you can do. I've done thousands. Eric's done thousands. It's one of those things that you get with time and experience. Also comes with the grey hairs.
Hey, you want to get controversial?
Go on.
The stomach strike. Have you ever heard Fitness Hutch and Gravity Core Fitness, their take on the stomach strike?
What was that?
Don't do it. Or you don't need to do it. Or it's superfluous, super, what's the word I'm looking for? Unnecessary.
It's aesthetic more than anything.
Right, that's what they were saying.
If you speak, can you hear Zena? She's got a plastic bottle. If you speak to all the burpee community, they'll all say, do the stomach strike. It's just that preparation. And it puts you into that nice little rhythm. And you've got to think these guys are doing thousands and thousands. Come on. Yeah. Come here then. I'll play with you, but you've got to come here. Yeah. No, feet. Feet. Take care there then. Out. Come on here, everything. Out. Apologies. Obviously, my little attention seeker is like, oh, I want to be on camera. But yeah, do favour, one more favour. Hide me from your channel. Tell me when you've done it. Oh, you don't have to go anywhere, Jenna. You're fine. You're more than welcome. There's your demonstration of your burpees. As I say, it's one of those things. We all support each other. We all look out for each other. But if something does flag up as a little bit of an anomaly, we check it out. It's what we do. Right then, brother. Much love, much kindness. Thank you for the second visit. I look forward to seeing you maybe later. If I don't catch tonight's stream, though, I will watch the replay tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, buddy. Thank you.
Bye, Jace.
Bye.
Our good friend Jace. All right. Yeah, the reason I won't do it, Jenny, I don't like hiding people from my channel. I've only done it to one person ever. And that's because they got too personal. They started invading my other social medias that I reserved to, family members, close friends. We're personal, you know what I mean? We're a little more intimate. And when they invaded that and started making demands of what I should do and when I should do it and how I should do it, I just went ahead and hit them. Jacob says, "What's wrong, Jenny? We love you here." That's the thing, Jenny. You and I've talked about that. It was an observation. It's up to you to decide if it's nice or not nice. But you can't say you can't state Jace's intent. His intent was not to be not nice. His intent was to state his observation and make sure that we were aware of something that he thought we should be aware of. If you want to interpret that as not nice, that's up to you, but that doesn't mean it's true. That doesn't mean it's correct. So and again, you could take it as rude, but that doesn't make it rude. Anyway. If you no longer wish to be part of the channel, you could unsubscribe to me. That's fair. I understand completely. I hold no grudges. Flip Up says, let's practice patience. It's all good. As Jessica says, it was an observation, hun. He wasn't trying to be rude. Jay says, nothing was meant by that statement, Jenny. Sorry you felt that way. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Jacob. We got some more Jacob love. Flip Up says, we are all about love, kindness, patience, and forgiveness. There you go. Flip Up's just summed up the entirety of my channel, the entirety of my life. I practice it. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. Doesn't mean that I'm always good at being loving. Doesn't mean that I'm always good at being kind. Doesn't mean I'm always patient. Doesn't mean that I'm always good at forgiving. So I practice. Every day gives me an opportunity to practice. Does it get easier? Some days. Some moments. Sometimes it all flows. Other days, it seems like nothing works right. If I was singing TV theme songs right now, I would say you take the good, you take the bad. How's that go? Hold on, guys. We're going to get an early start. I'm not going to sing it. I'll read it. You take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have the facts of life, the facts of life. This is actually a pretty wise song. When the world never seems to be living up to your dreams, then suddenly you're finding out the facts of life are all about the facts of life. Just in time, Big Al, getting ready to say goodbye.
Okay. I've not long woke up.
I thought you wanted to just come up and sing an Elvis song really quick, and then we'd say goodbye.
I don't have an Elvis song ready at all.
Hey, Big Al, can I make a suggestion?
Go ahead.
You should always have an Elvis song ready at any moment of the day because you never know when you're going to be called upon to sing it.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, I just wanted to come up and say hello.
I appreciate that, Big Al.
I woke up not too long ago. I'm having some trouble with sleep. I'm not going to come up and talk about that because it's not, But no, I'm having trouble sleeping recently, so I've had a nap. Woke up about an hour ago. Just made myself a cup of tea, and saw that you were live. I mean, I'm glad I caught it because obviously you've been live for a while now, and I thought I'd missed it. I thought I'd pop in and say hi. I was going to sing you. I was actually going to come in. I had a song ready, but then I chickened out. as soon as it allowed me to join, I chickened out.
Hey, people are still talking about you hitting the high notes.
Well, I'm not sure whether it's a good thing or bad thing.
It was pretty impressive. Hold on 1 second. Let me address something that Jenny Thong says. He is trying stopping me from getting subscribers, telling people that I come on here with different account. And even if I do, what's that to do with him anyway? Because he is one of my top mods. He's one of my dearest friends. He's like a brother to me. And he wants to make sure that everything is put out there, everything up front. He doesn't care, as he said, that you have 2 accounts, or if you have 2 accounts, or if you don't have 2 accounts. He absolutely does not care. What he does care is that me here at my channel is taken care of, protected, and everything's up front. So if you want to he would never want you to not get subscribers. No one would. But you and I have had these conversations before, Jenny. No one here is ever trying to hurt you. And if I ever saw anyone purposely trying to hurt you, I would ask them to stop. I would actually go all the way to the top and involve the governor of my channel in the situation. And what would the governor say?
The governor doesn't want arguments. The governor wants a peaceful life. The governor wants a peaceful bloody hell, I can't speak. The governor wants a peaceful chat and wants everyone to get along. And if there is anyone being cruel in the comments, I will step in because I don't want people being nasty to each other. This is a safe space for everybody to get along and have a good conversation with each other. We have fun here. Yogi does the breathing and then we sing and we have a lot of fun. And if anyone drags the mood down, there will be trouble. I will step in and I will bring in my sheriff.
Can we call this an official decree?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. This is an official decree. It's that simple. From the governor. As the governor says, so shall it be.
In all fairness, I've said this before, Yogi. People get a warning from me. They only get one warning because I don't like bullies. So people, if there is any people being nasty, I know there aren't, but if there were people being nasty, there would be one warning for it to stop. And the people being nasty, obviously not mods, but the people being nasty would then be timed out for as long as they need it. I'm not the top mod, that is Squirrel, but I would ask Squirrel politely that he times out the appropriate people.
And that's what our friend Maddie just said. Same, I won't allow disrespect, Mr. Yogi, my friend. And Maddie has actually stepped in. Here's everything you need to know about Maddie. He saw someone disrespecting me. He stepped in and timed out. And then he apologized to me, saying, I know that's not what you would normally do, but I won't allow anyone to disrespect you.
Indeed, I agree.
He's that kind of a person. He will protect, but he's so humble at the same time. As I've said, everyone knows how I feel about timing people out, but people like you, Big Al, people like Maddie, people like Jace, you've been here long enough. I trust you. I trust you guys to make these decisions, and you won't hear anything. You won't hear anything from me about it.
Yeah.
Because if you did, that would mean that I didn't have that trust in you, and I do. I don't make I don't make everyone a governor, Big Al.
Sorry, repeat yourself, Yogi. It broke up a little bit.
Oh, I said I don't make everyone a governor. Not everyone
Oh
gets.
no, it's a special role, and I'm appreciative of it. I really like it, and I'll do you proud.
Jessica says, but they said something horrible. Who? Jessica? Hey, and Jessica, and you know what? I want people to feel free to protect themselves. So, Jessica, you're a moderator. If you ever feel someone was threatening your well-being, threatening your peace of mind, I trust you implicitly to take care of yourself. Hey, Lexi. Lexi said hi.
You know, in the past as well, Yogi, rather than timing people out, because it wasn't a problem, obviously, but there was something going on a while ago, and I timed somebody out, and B gave me a little warning and said that her and Squirrel were the top mods, so I kind of took a back seat. But you know that after that situation, I kind of, well, anytime anything happened in the chat, I would just leave the stream, because I didn't want to do the wrong thing, but I also didn't want to put up with people being horrible in the comments. None of it was aimed at me. We all know what it was about, but that kind of thing, I won't tolerate bullying to anybody. It doesn't matter whether it's people trying to bully me, or it's people trying to bully you, or it's people trying to bully someone else in the chat. I won't stand for it. I won't be around it. So I will time people out if I have to, or I will just leave this. I will leave the stream, and I apologise that you'll be losing a viewer for the duration of that stream alone. I won't unsubscribe or anything, but for the duration of that stream, I won't be there, because I can't be around people who are trying to bully others or trying to make themselves bigger than others, because we're all equal. We're all people.
I agree. I want to address what Jessica said. They said something nasty to you. I'm okay. I've heard it all, and none of it phases me. I've actually have been more hurt by comments that were made inadvertently by regular people who didn't know that they had said something that acted as a trigger. And even then, that's on me. It's never on anyone else. It's my trigger. I address it. But here's my new revised official stance on people timing people out. Everyone generally knows that I like giving people every chance available. At the same time, as Big Al said, I want this to be a safe place. And if you see something directed at me that is just beyond what you want to put up with, because you know what? The fact that Jessica cares so much about me that she doesn't want to see it up there, why would I ever, ever, ever deny that to Jessica? You know what I mean? That she cares so much that she doesn't want it up there. All I can say to Jessica is thank you, Jessica, for being my friend and for caring about me.
I would just like to say, Yogi, because you mentioned...
You too, by the way, Big Al. Thank you for caring about me. And Maddie.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. But I do just want to quickly say, Yogi, just because on the back of something you just said, you've been hurt inadvertently by people saying things. I want to apologise if I have ever said, if I'm one of those people. I come in here, I do say some things, I joke with everybody, and I apologise. You know what I'm like. I fake flirt with everybody in the chat, and I come in and, there's the little arguments that me and Rebecca have. But I want everyone to know it's not my intention to go out of my way and hurt people. Myself and Rebecca, we're horrible to each other. That's quoted. We're horrible to each other, but we're more like siblings than anything. It's rivalry. It's banter. It's what it's meant to be. There is no malice in anything that I say to anybody. I treat everyone equally. I respect everybody. That is who I am. I say things a little bit close to the cuff, and sometimes I don't mean to be so, but I've been brought up to be honest. It's a conversation I've had today. I had a meeting today with somebody, and we were very straightforward with each other. Who I had to say, I won't mention their profession or anything like that, but who I had to say, it was a very professional setting, and we had the conversation, where she brought up I used to say things and then I used to justify it. I would say something and then overanalyze and tell her why I was saying something. And today she visited and she said, I've grown more confident. I say things now and I less and less I justify what I'm saying because I know that I'm just being honest. And there are many things that I could be honest about, but I respect people and I care about people. So there are some things I don't say. In fact, it was in Matty's stream a couple of days ago. Shirley was there. She's been liking some of the posts I've been putting on regarding this country, as in England and the whole of the UK. And she said something about me keeping her updated because the way that I obviously with me posting things, it keeps her updated and she enjoys that. And I said I will say what's on my mind, but I also don't want to say anything that is going to make me lose the genuine subscribers, like yourself, like Toy Pups, like Cat, and people like that, because I care about you guys. Whereas the ones that subscribed, there's a person that subscribed yesterday. I do not know them all. They subscribed and all that kind of stuff. They're the kind of people that if I say something and they leave, I don't mind because I don't know them. And okay, I still care about their feelings, but I don't know them in the way that I know yourself, and I know Anna, and I know Jace and Matty because I've had interactions with you, and we've all had a laugh and things like that. So I'd be more careful about offending you. I'd be more careful about offending Toy Pups and Jace and all of those people. But someone that subscribed yesterday, I don't mind if they unsubscribe because I said something. That doesn't bother me. But as I said to Shirley, I will say what's on my mind, but I will try not to purposely offend people because that's not what I'm about.
You've never offended me, ever. Now, no one here has ever offended me. I've been slightly triggered, but that's my own issues. Can I tell you a story?
Go for it.
You might have heard me mention some of this before. I, as a kid, I had a speech impediment, and it was pretty bad. But what was worse was the teasing that I got, bullying.
Yeah.
Not just from kids, but I remember I had a hard time saying my name, and asking a teacher who happened to be a nun. Everyone knew my name. My mom was a teacher in that school. Everyone knew who I was. Did I have to get up and say it because I knew everyone was going to laugh? And yes, I had to do it. And yes, everyone laughed, including my teacher. And the teachers used to call me over to say something that they knew I would mispronounce because they thought it was funny. Adults would do that to me. Every so often, something that I say will come out in a different way.
Yeah.
And someone might comment on it. It's not their fault. They're not trying to offend me. But even though I've done 40 years of practicing yoga, almost 40 years of meditation, I've been practicing deep practices of peacefulness. It can still, not all the time, but sometimes, I'm that little boy in that classroom, not knowing what to do, deer in the headlight, almost a panic. And no one means to ever do that, but it happens. Those are the things that I've been affected by. Someone coming up and saying, "Hey, you're bald." Guess what? I look in the mirror every day. You're not telling me something I don't know. I've actually did this to myself. Comments about my appearance, don't care. Comments about anything. You can even purposely make a comment about how I talk. I generally don't mind. It's just when it comes out every so often, I'm transformed back to that little boy.
Yep. I'm the same in the sense of appearance, Yogi. I was bullied all the way through primary school and secondary school, and on my looks because I was a spotty kid, and I'm not the best looking guy and all that kind of stuff. So, but appearance comments, people. I mean, not on. It doesn't happen on YouTube, obviously, because I don't show my face. It's one of the reasons I don't show my face, actually. But anytime anyone said anything recently about my appearance, I've shrugged it off. I don't care because I know I'm ugly. I know what I look like. I don't let it affect me. Just like you, Yogi. You don't let it affect you because you know what you look like. You've seen yourself in the mirror every day for the past 60 years, is it? If I remember correctly.
Well, now I'm hurt. You had to bring up the age, didn't you? Didn't you, big guy?
No, I was bringing it up for the purpose of the, you looked in the mirror for the.
Gotcha.
But
you could have said, so what is it, 60? Even though you don't look a day over 45. Could have said that, Big Al. That's okay.
But I can't lie to you, Yogi. I'm such an honest person.
So you're saying I look older than 45? You're saying I look 60?
I can neither confirm nor deny. I have the right to remain silent, and I remain silent. What is it over there? Is it the First Amendment that's the right to remain silent, Yogi, in America?
It isn't, but I know. I don't think it's an amendment, but it's what the police say. You have the right to remain silent.
I remember seeing something. Maybe I just watched too many movies, but I do remember something about pleading the Fifth Amendment or something like that. So I thought there was something in the amendments that meant that you could remain silent if you wanted to. Like I say, maybe I've watched too many movies and taken it as gospel.
So you just showed me why. You just showed me my wisdom of making you governor when you said I can neither confirm nor deny. Perfect political speak.
I should be prime minister. I would make a good prime minister, but I wouldn't be a great prime minister because I can't lie. And prime ministers, obviously, the government lies, politicians lie, and I physically can't do it. I'm just honest with everyone. So I wouldn't be voted in because other politicians would be too scared. They would not risk someone being in that tells the truth when something happens.
I can understand that. I want to address our friend Maddie real quick. He says, in my world, disrespect is disrespect. I'm not a prime example of perfection, but I try each and every day to be a good person. Even the mighty stumble and falter, but we learn from such mishaps. Maddie, you're one of the finest people I know. And my every single interaction with you has demonstrated that.
Indeed. Matty is... Put it this way, if I was gay, Matty would be my type.
All right. Let's wait.
I'm messing around. I'm sorry, I'm messing around.
I want to wait and I want to see Maddie's reply. What I'm really sad about is that Chloe isn't here to offer a reply because
yes,
we know we would be entertained by whatever Chloe would have to say.
It's always not that it's not fun here, Yogi, but it's always fun in Matty's stream because somehow, ask Matty what happened the other day. Somehow it started off with Chloe. Chloe always tries to bully me, but then somehow the other day in a fly tying, it was started off with Chloe trying to bully me bullying Chloe in return, or more defending myself, and then Matty said something which was actually quite clever, so I didn't have a comeback for it. And then I jumped in with something. I said something, and Chloe took my side, and it was immediately went from me and Chloe bullying each other to me and Chloe teaming up to bully Matty. It was very funny how that worked. But no, I get on with them very well, and I get on with yourself, Yogi. I'm not, I don't get on with anyone more than anyone else. I just know what kind of sense of humour I can't really use here because of your audience, and it's a bit more serious as well. But where over at Matty's, I mean, I don't know how it feels right, but it is a bit more. Me and Chloe can have the jokes that we have and stuff like that. But Matty has said it's an 18+ anyway, so
yeah, he says that fairly often.
It's but it's great to have the contrasting channels as well. Actually, But I do enjoy going in there and having the banter with Chloe, and then coming in here and I have the banter with Rebecca, and then we have the serious chats and we have the singing, and I really enjoyed the singing actually. In fact, I missed Kat's. I've missed Kat's live streams in the morning for quite a while now, but I did comment on one of her lives the other morning that I missed, and I said that she missed me singing Queen with you, or to you rather. But I bring it. Funny enough, I keep bringing up that as well because I enjoyed it, Yogi. I really did enjoy coming up and singing. It was.
You have some competition, by the way.
Right.
Because Toy Pup says, if I was gay, I'd be my type too, Maddie.
Who said that? Sorry.
Toy Pup said that. Hey, Kat is here.
To who did she say that to? Sorry.
I think she's saying that to you. I think she's saying it to Maddie, to you and Maddie.
Oh right, okay. Well, if Toy Pup was gay, she's a lady, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. Let's see. Maddie said, "You're all family to me, and I will treat you as such, loving each and every one of you." Maddie's a good man to have in your corner. I will tell you that, 100%. As are you, Big Al. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Yogi. I appreciate you appreciating me. That's nice.
Kat says her basement flooded. I'm sorry, Kat.
Yeah, I hope everything's okay, Kat. Sorry to hear that. Are you? I know that a lot of America at the minute has been really hot in some places and really stormy in others. Are you affected, Yogi? Is anyone in the chat affected?
Yep, we're hot today and we're gonna be stormy later.
Right. Okay. It's been yeah, it's been rather warm here. I don't think it's as warm here as it is in America in places. I've heard it's quite hot, but it's been a very hot day here. In fact, I was meant to have a doctor's appointment. I had my meeting this morning, and I was meant to have a doctor's appointment, and I rearranged it because I really could not be bothered to go to it. It's been really warm.
Yeah, and you guys, you're ill prepared for that kind of weather.
Yeah, yeah. We don't. Our houses typically don't have air conditioning, so I've got a fan in the front room at the minute with the windows wide open, and I sit with a damp cloth on my face sometimes as well. And obviously at the minute I'm wearing shorts and a vest top. Just want to quickly say to Kat, no, not Kat, sorry, my bad. Toy Pups, it was me that called you a lady. It's funny because over here, women don't like being called ladies because apparently, and I don't know the difference. So Squirrel's full of knowledge. He might tell me if he's here. I don't get it really, but apparently there's a difference between lady and woman. And some women over here don't like being called lady. I have a friend, she doesn't like being called a lady. She thinks it's posh. But I think woman is, I don't like the sound of it. I think it's because I've noticed recently there's been a lot of sexism in a lot of chats that I've been in, and I don't stay in them obviously because, as I've said, I don't like people being bullied. But there's been I've noticed a lot of sexism in a lot of chats recently, and people just claiming that women and saying the word women, and I don't like it. So I prefer to call women ladies because it sounds nicer, and I guess it's me disassociating the two. But I apologise for calling you lady, Toy Pups. If you don't like that, I apologise. I'll call you a woman. But no, it's just me personally. Again, it comes back to being honest and not wanting to offend people. In that sense,
it used to be a term of distinction, at least over here, that you might be a woman, but that didn't necessarily make you a lady. How you held yourself made you a lady. But different language, different times, different people take different things. I'm always, at least at this point, I find it it takes a lot for me to choose to be offended. It's so easy to examine. Why am I offended? And do I even know? Do I even know why I'm offended?
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's just a trigger. Thank you so much, Maddie. Maddie, we got a poem from Maddie. Friends may come and go, but true friends shall stay by your side. Endurance through a smooth or bumpy ride. Sometimes a hug or a listening ear. Talk about problems, share any fear. It's okay to smile or to cry.
I've liked that because that's amazing. That is like you said, Yogi, just then. That is beautiful.
And this comes from Maddie, who is also one of the toughest guys I know. He's just someone who demonstrates that you can have a heart, you can be so caring, and at the same time, like he said, he won't put up with any disrespect for his friends and those that he cares for.
Yep.
Maddie is truly a friend.
He is. That's what I mean. This is what I said about when I had the conversation with Shirley in Matty's comments about saying what's on my mind and being truthful, because at the end of the day, I will. That is me. That is my personality. That's my attitude on life. As you know, and I don't like mentioning it all the time because I'm trying not to be big-headed, but I've served, and while serving, the point of everything is to be very upfront, be very clear and concise. So that is what I do. It's habit. Obviously, having done the job for a long time, it's what I do is tell the truth, be honest, and be very direct. But again, I'm very mindful not to offend the people I care about, because it's okay to be honest and be truthful. And I won't lie either. I'm not gonna change what I say to not offend people, but I will choose my words carefully.
Right.
Because my beliefs are my beliefs, so I won't change those beliefs to suit. If I wanted to say something, I'm not going to use an example, Yogi, but if I wanted to say something to you, I wanted to say how I see our friendship, for example, and I wanted to say something. I'm not going to not say it to you because they're my beliefs, so I'm going to tell you. But if there's something in there that may offend you, I'm going to choose my words carefully. I hope that makes sense.
It does. I'll be honest, I am seldom ever truly offended. And if I am and I examine it, it's over in an instant. Jessica says she's not going to bend any of my beliefs. No need to. No one, I would never ask you to. My beliefs might be 100% different from yours, Jessica, but I would never ask you to change any one thing about yourself, ever. No one ever has to do anything to please me, except for you, Big Al.
That's the thing. Sorry, go ahead, Yogi.
I was saying no one has to do anything to please me except for you, and all you have to do to please me is come up with an Elvis song, and I'm happy. That's it.
Are you? Oh, it's Wednesday. Never mind.
You don't have to do it now. You got a couple of days.
No, I was going to ask about later, but it's Wednesday, Thursday, or anything. So
Well,
I don't want to come up and sing on a day that it's not a singing day.
Today's going to be a singing day, but it's a special singing day. Me and Nature's Doggrounds are going to sing TV theme songs.
Okay. Oh, that's good. I can hum TV theme songs, but I don't know many theme songs that have words in them. So I usually sit there humming the A-Team theme or the Airwolf theme and things like that. I used to watch those on Bravo when I was a kid with my dad. In fact, I was humming a song from a movie earlier while playing a game. Not to be rude, I'm going to say something quickly about something in the chat. Tiger King, if Jenny's so annoyed with anything in the chat, she can just leave the chat. Stop telling Yogi to hide her, and just leave. To me, it sounds like a bit of attention seeking, and I'm not trying to be rude, but it's been brought up many times now, and I'm seeing it constantly in the chat. If you don't want to be here, leave the chat. Yogi's doing his thing, right? Other than that, the mods can give you a timeout. but stop going on and on. It's getting a bit boring now and a bit repetitive. Sorry, Yogi.
That's okay. And everyone knows that's my job to be boring and repetitive.
Well, you said it, Yogi. I'm not gonna, lie to you.
I don't appreciate anyone coming up here and being as boring and repetitive as I am. I work hard at it, Big Al. It doesn't come easy. It doesn't come easy for me. You guys, you think it's natural that I'm a naturally boring and repetitive person? Before I do a live stream, I look in the mirror and I say the same thing over and over again. It's all part of my focus.
Yeah. No, I will say, I will say I was only joking, Yogi. You are not boring in any way. I mean, I'll be honest. I have a really overactive mind. If you were boring, I wouldn't keep coming back. And that is the honest truth. That is not me trying to be horrible. I'm just being honest. I have an overactive mind. If you were genuinely boring, I wouldn't come back to the channel. If I found the channel boring, I wouldn't be here because I see no point. But I enjoy the channel. I enjoy you, Yogi. You're always. Every stream is different, and that's what I like as well. No two streams are ever the same.
This is true. You see what Michael says? He says, "Yeah, but you're likable, boring, Yogi." The nicest thing that anyone's ever said. It's the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. Thank you, Michael.
That's a very fair point, I think. Yeah.
Sissy says, "Well, you're not boring." I can be purposely repetitive, and I do it for a reason. Kat said that I love that, Big Al. Say what she says. You said what she was thinking. I love that Big Al says what I think.
It's true though, Yogi. I don't want to keep going on, but it is true. I'm seeing it. Every other comment is Jenny or that Tiger guy. Just, can you hide me? Can you hide me? Can just get off the channel. If you don't want to be here, just get off the channel and don't come back. Stop begging for to be hidden or anything, because it comes across as attention seeking.
The only reason I wouldn't want to do it, I don't like hiding people, and two, I don't like giving someone the opportunity to say, "Oh yeah, I used to go to Yogi's, but he banned me."
That's very fair. Yeah.
So I just don't want to. I don't like doing it, and you know what? My channel, I don't. If I don't want to do it, I don't have to do it.
The only time I've repeated myself, Yogi, is if I've made a comment about something specific that we're talking about. Like we're joking around and stuff, and I've made a comment and you've somehow missed my comment. I will say you missed my comment and you'll go back and read it. But I don't constantly sit there whinging about something or saying something and telling you to go back to my comment or telling you to do something. You are the host. We're here to enjoy whatever it is you've planned for the stream for that time frame. I'm okay. I could take my own advice and just ignore the chat for the time being, but I'm trying to read what people are saying. There's a conversation going on in the chat. I'm trying to read that. I don't need to keep seeing the same hide me, mute me, all this kind of nonsense. Just go. As I said earlier, there's been in the past, and it was a long time ago, there was stuff going on, and I just used to leave the chat. I used to say, "I'm going now, Yogi," and you kind of knew. But I would say it once, so you knew I was going, because I find it a bit ignorant to just leave. But I would go. I wouldn't keep sitting there moaning and say, I'm going, because it's pointless. If you're going to go, then just go.
I agree.
Like I said, you are the host, and we're here to enjoy whatever you have planned for that session, for that time frame that you are live. I want to enjoy that time, and I know I'm ranting a little now, but I want to enjoy that time with you and with the people in the chat, not listen or read, rather, someone complaining and bitching and moaning about being muted, timed out, or blocked or anything. Just leave.
Yeah, I agree. Now, I think maybe enjoy might be a strong language. I think maybe tolerate. I think maybe you guys tolerate me more than enjoy. But I appreciate hearing that.
That's no. I
I know
apologize,
that's
Yogi.
That's okay.
I do apologize, but
Oh, you never have to
no,
apologize.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you all the time. I appreciate everyone in the chat. I've said it before, but I do. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone in the chat. I respect everybody in the chat. I love everyone in the chat. Really do. I see you all as true friends. I've said this as well, and I know I'm being repetitive now myself, but I do enjoy it here. And it does start to grind on me and wind me up that people keep going on and on about stuff. That's the end of it, Yogi. I'm not going to say another thing about it, but that is the long and short of it. It just starts to get a bit boring and grinds on and whatever. What I'm done. I've ranted about it. I've given the sort of the warning and told them that's it. I'm not going to say another thing. If there's anything else in the chat, I'm going to ignore it. From now on, I'm reading what other people are saying and listening to you, Yogi.
Thank you, Big Al. I appreciate everything that you said.
Hi, Enchanted Phoenix.
Dolly.
Hello, Shirley. I was talking about you earlier.
Yep. Salute to Governor Big Al, she says. Yep. I got to wrap it up, though. As I don't know if I should practice singing theme songs or just go in half-assed and wing it. What do you think, Big Al?
I don't know. I think I'm going to practice because you've got me really intrigued. You've got me. I don't normally sing to people because I don't have a great voice or anything like that. But I think I want to join in now with the whole movie, the TV theme songs. So I'm definitely going to practice something.
Well, I don't
whether
know.
you practice or whether you wing it is up to you. My opinion, since you've asked for it, is I think you should practice because you have an amazing voice, Yogi.
Well, thank you
And
for saying that.
I think if you practice, you can perfect it and be better than me, or just as good as me. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to blow my own trumpet. You could be just as good as me if you practiced.
Those are high words to live up to. Now, I don't know if anyone else is going to come up tonight other than Nature's Dog Realms. She is the featured artist, so it's going to be entirely up to her how it's going to unfold. But for sure, Friday and then all through the weekend, everyone who comes up. By the way, L-Dog, our friend L-Dog says, "Hey, Tiny Al."
He calls me Tiny Al, but I don't get it. It's a little, and because his name is L-Dog, I call him Little Dog. So I don't know. There's a thing there. I don't know what it is, but we have a thing going on where we're both small to each other. I don't know. Just again, it comes back to that banter. I find it funny, and the
first time I heard Chloe say, the first thing I heard her say was "Wee Al." Well, I said I said Big Al, and she goes, "Big Al." Do I know a Big Al? And I said, "Big Al." Comes into the live stream and she goes, "Oh, Wee Al. I know who you're talking about now." And it just cracked me up.
Yeah, she's hilarious, and I've got my own comebacks for her and everything. Matty knows what goes on now in the chat.
The only thing
Matty finds it funny. In fact, he sits there laughing, and he's been on my side a few times because I've silenced Chloe. Chloe's not been able to think of anything to say back to me because I've just shut her down.
The only thing better than you and Chloe going back and forth is when I hear Chloe laugh and you watch Matty beam. The look on his face of just pure love, even when he's on the receiving end of that laugh, is just amazing to watch. As I mentioned before, if I ever see Matty tying flies, I hope to make it for however long I'm able to make it. I always want to be there.
And again, that's another reason that I like being there. Just the love, the banter, all of it.
Yeah. All right, so let me wrap things up. But Matty says I'm a silent assassin. I come out with a one-liner now and then.
He did the other day. He did. He kind of silenced me for a minute. I told him I'd let him have it. It kind of got turned around a little bit because I said I'd let him have it, but my response was also a little bit of a dig. So it was a bit of a, like I say, Chloe took my side of that and said you need to think of something to say because Matty thought he'd done the work and shut me down, but turned out he hadn't done quite enough.
You know what? Here's the last thing I'm going to add to that. I always enjoy having you here, Big Al. But
Thank you.
I really look forward to seeing you at Maddie's. Because I know that you're gonna. I know what's gonna happen when I see you there. So
Yes. The first thing that, as soon as Matty says hello, Big Al, is all you hear in the background is "we Al" and then a little giggle from Chloe.
yes.
That's the first thing. It's literally Matty will say, "Hey, how are you, Big Al?" That's his go-to line when I'm there. Is "Hey, how are you, Big Al?" And then you'll hear a little voice in the background of "we Al" and a little giggle, and you know immediately it's obviously Chloe. And yeah, it's funny.
It is. Big Al, Governor Al, thanks for coming up, keeping me company.
No, you're very welcome. I'm sorry that I dragged it out for as long as I dragged it out. You were trying to get off earlier, but
That's all right. Shirley says, Jessica, thank you. And yes, Jessica, thank you. You guys know what to do. All right, that's it. Big Al, signing off.
yeah, I will try and see you later, Yogi, for the well, for whatever happens. Really, I think the singing that's going to happen. I've been to Nature Dog Realms a couple streams recently as well. To be fair, but yeah, sorry, Yogi, I'll let you get going. My bad. I'll try and see you later.
Thank you, Big Al.
Oh, you're welcome. See you later. Bye.
Bye. Eric Point says, another great live. It's definitely tolerant. High praise from Eric Lapointe. Thank you so much. Tiger King, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to do you a favor. I wouldn't do it for anyone else. For you, my friend, I'm going to do it. We have timed Tiger King out for 24 hours per request. I'd like to say one of the weirdest things I've ever done on a live stream, but come on, guys. You've heard our conversations before. It's definitely not one of the weirdest things I've ever done on a live stream. I've done some pretty weird things on a live stream. Let's see. Artula says, see you later. See you later, my friend. Thanks for being here. Maddie says, Eric Lapointe, hi, buddy. All right. Not the weirdest thing we've ever done. Still pretty weird, though. Heavenly Star says, Big Al, you're awesome. He is awesome. And Sissy says, they go somewhere else. Jenny, no one is holding it. I think that's way up, right? Or is it? I don't know. I think my phone is stuck. It doesn't matter. Hey, Abigail. Shirley says, Abby, can you come back the late live? She says, yes. Awesome. Jessica says I was trying to get the wrong button. Well, thank you. I'd let you off the hook, Jessica. Now he can go ahead and say he's one of the few people ever timed out for 24 hours by me. He might be the only person. No. Someone said something too. Who was it? They came after someone that I will not allow anyone to come after. I'm going to make a promise to you guys. I'm not going to allow anyone to come after you guys. Abigail says, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Abigail. We all do. Maddie says, much love and respect to all. Much love to you. Much love and respect to you, Maddie. And Chloe as well. Hey, Betty. So, all right, guys. I'm going to go take a shower. Because there's a police car. Hope everything is okay, Big Al. Abigail says she's allergic to poison ivy. I know other people who are too, who actually can get it just walking by it. Tony, I'll get arrested. Maddie says I was training. My trigger finger was twitching. Oh yeah, of course, except for Running Boy. the exception to every rule. Benny says, take care, Mr. Yogi brother. You too. Guys, love you all. I will be back. We are with Nature's Dog Realm, Mama Chris, this evening. TV theme songs. It's going to be fun. It's going to be, speaking of weird, it's going to be weird. You know it's going to be weird. Love you.